Hey, Nobel Nighthawks. This is Module 3, Lesson 7. Our objective for this lesson is I will be able to use place value dis to represent 2-digit by 1-digit multiplication. So in your last couple lessons, we've been multiplying tens by 1 or hundreds by 1. So 20 times 5 and 60 times 7. In this lesson, we're going to have value and both of our place values multiplying it by a single digit. Okay. And we're going to look at what does that look like on a place value chart and what does that look like with a strategy called partial products. Okay. So letter A, we have 1 multiplied by 43. So we have 4 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 ones, 1, 2, 3. We didn't have to make multiple groups of that because we're only multiplying it by 1. So 43 times 1 is going to stay 43. But just to see the breakdown of the partial products here off to the side. So off to the side, it shows what we're doing first. So we're taking 1 times our 3 ones. 1 times 3 ones is equal to 3. 1 times 4, but it's not just 4, it's 1 times 4 tens. So 1 times 40 is equal to 40. And then you add those two partial products together to get your final product. Okay, so let's practice one together. Okay, so we have 2 multiplied by 43. So I have 4 tens to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. And I'm multiplying that by 2. So I need 2 groups of that. So here's my one group. Uh-oh. Whoopsie daisy. Technology is so fun. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 2 groups. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can see I now have 6 ones. And I have 4, 8 tens. So my final answer should be 86. Okay, so let's go ahead and come over here to our math problem. So I have 43 multiplied by 2. So first of all, I'm going to take 2 times 3 ones. I'm going to have 2. I don't know why it's doing that. Interesting. Okay. Here we go. 2 times 4 tens. Okay, so if I solve for 2 times 3, that gives me 6. 2 times 4 is 8. So 2 times 40, because we know that 4 tens is equal to 40. So 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 40 is going to give us 80. And when we add that together, it's going to give us 6 plus 0 gives us 6. I can't get it lined up perfectly. And 8. So 86. Okay, you guys see that breakdown? So because I had 4 tens, I started with my first group of 10 or 4, times that by 2. So I did 2 groups of 4, 3 ones, times 2. So here's my 1 group, 2 groups, and then I see how many I have after that. So I have 86. Okay, let's come down and do another one together. So 2 multiplied by 36. Okay, so I'm going to get my mark, my little inker. So I have how many tens? 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to represent my large number first. Okay, here's my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm multiplying that by 2, so I do that again, right? So here's one group of my 3 10s. Here's 1, 2, 3, and then I do another group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so my 36 and 36. What do we know about if we have more than 10 in one of our columns? So if I have 6 plus 6, that's going to give me 12. So what's that going to do? It's going to give me another group of 10, right? And leave me with how many ones? I should have 2 in my ones place and 1 extra 10 after we do our adding over here. Okay, so show it in our partial products. I have 2. There it is doing that again. What on earth? 2, maybe, if it's gonna let me. This is odd. Okay, there we go. 2 times 6 ones, because that's what's in our ones place right here. 2 times 6 ones. And then we have 2, oh my goodness. Where are you guys? Oh. So it's gonna be 2 times 3 10s. I'm not sure why it's not letting me type numbers, okay? So 2 times 6, we know is 12. So we're gonna write 12 here in our first product, or first partial product. Okay, so we should have 12. I'm struggling with the technology today, you guys, I'm sorry. 12. And if we have 2 times 3 10s, well, 2 times 6, or 2 times 3 is 6. So 2 times 30 is going to give us 60. It's going to be our next partial product. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay. So 60 plus 12. I know it's not lined up, but just bear with me here. So 60 times 12, that's going to give us 72. So like I mentioned over here, we would have had to bundle up 10, and that would have gave us another 10 over here. So we'd have 70 plus our 2 ones over here. Okay. All right. We'll try another one. Hopefully technology will be on my side. Sorry, you guys. All right. So let's try. We're going to represent our problem. So I have 3 times 61. So this time I'm going to have 3 groups. So I have 6 10s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 1. And I'm multiplying that by 3. So I'm going to have 3 groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to have 2 more groups of 1. Okay, so 6 times 3, we know that's going to be more than 10, right? So we're going to have some hundreds in our answer. So if we were to bundle this, so here's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could bundle up that 10, just like we did kind of in the beginning. And then we've got 6, 7, 8. So now I can show, well, this is going to become 100. So I should have 100. I've got 6, 7, 8, and 3. So my final answer should be 183. So let's come over here and double check that with our partial products, if it'll let me type. Let's try it. Okay, let me type. Okay, so we're going to take 3 times 1 ones If you don't want to show the word form, we would just leave that off, right? It would say 3 times 1. This would be 3 times 6 tenths, or we could write that as 3 times 60, showing the value of that 6. So 3 times 1 gives us 3. 3 times 60, well, 3 times 6 is 18. Add your 0 onto that. That would be 180. That zero's trick. It just doesn't let me line it up. So 180, there we go, plus 3 gives us 183. Our final product. Okay. So when we get to multiple digits by a single digit and they get larger and larger, these strategies are really going to help you be able to break that apart. And then we'll introduce the area model a little bit more as well. Okay, so you're going to have some Edpuzzle questions. You'll have the practice Google Slides, and we'll be talking about it in small groups this week as well. Okay, thanks for hanging in with me with the technical difficulties, but we got through. As always, ask questions, and we will see you guys soon. Keep being awesome.